Hey Tejanos, it's Thursday, which means it's time for another tasty Thursday recipe. Today we're going to be showing you how to make pumpkin-shaped Rice Krispie treats. Now you'll need about 6 cups of Rice Krispie cereal, 2 cups of marshmallows, orange food coloring, about a tablespoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of butter, and Tootsie Rolls, and anything else you guys would like to use to decorate your pumpkins. Now first thing you want to go ahead and do is melt 2 tablespoons of butter with your 2 cups of marshmallows in a pan. So you want to get that melted really good. As it's melting down, I like to add about a pinch of salt. And then to that I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of ground cinnamon. The ground cinnamon is going to go ahead and give our treats a little bit of a fall flavor. You can also use pumpkin pie spice if you'd like, but I had a cinnamon in the pantry today. So we're going to go ahead and mix that into our marshmallow mix and let that continue to melt down. Now once that's kind of almost fully melted, I'm going to go ahead and add in some of that orange food coloring so it can give it an orange color for our pumpkins. Now don't worry, if you add too much you can add in a couple more marshmallows. They'll go ahead and lighten it up, but you do want a kind of a bright orange. Right after that we're going to go ahead and mix in our Rice Krispie treat cereal. Now first you want to start off with 3 cups, so just mix in half of the cereal right now and go ahead and blend that into the marshmallow mix. Now once you've incorporated that, you can go ahead and add in the rest of your Rice Krispie cereal into that. Now once your cereal has mixed in well with the marshmallow mix, we're going to go ahead and transfer that into a separate bowl to let it cool down. You want to go ahead and let your Rice Krispie treats cool down for about 10 minutes before shaping them into pumpkins. One thing I like to do is kind of layer it down and pat it down so it can cool up a little bit more faster. Now once the Rice Krispie treats have cooled down, it's going to be a lot easier to work with. I went ahead and used a measuring cup to kind of just start off the shape. Now you can make them as big or as small as you'd like. Just make sure you do make them into a ball-like form and make sure you get a really good squeeze into that ball, because if not they're going to end up falling apart. So you want to make sure they hold really good. So get as much cereal as you want into the palm of your hand and just make sure you squeeze it into a really tight ball. Now one really good tip that I can give you guys is wet your hands before you start shaping the Rice Krispie treats into the ball. It makes it a lot easier to work with and they don't stick to your hands as much. Once you have your Rice Krispie treats formed, it's time to decorate. So we're going to go and start with the stems. I'm going to go ahead and cut Tootsie Roll pieces in half. Now you can also use Twix candy bars. The Twix works actually really good for larger pumpkins. You can cut those in half as well. But here we're going to go ahead and use Tootsie Rolls for now. Another great thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and shape it. So if you have your pumpkins, you can leave them whole like this, or you can grab one of them and with a butter knife just go into the sides of them and just continue to make lines down the ball of the pumpkin, and that's going to go ahead and add a little bit more features, kind of looking more like a pumpkin, the ones you get at the store. Alright, so once you've shaped your pumpkin or left them whole, we're going to go ahead and push in that Tootsie Roll onto the top of the pumpkin. Now it might crack a little bit, so just squeeze the pumpkin back in because it hasn't fully hardened, so it might do a little bit of cracking, but that's okay. Just go ahead and continue pushing that on in. Now we're going to go ahead and decorate our pumpkins. Right here I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of green cookie frosting, and I'm going to go ahead and make some vines down the pumpkin. Again, you can get these cookie frostings at the store in any color. But again, you can also leave it plain if you like, just like that. Right here we're going to go ahead and create one with a little pumpkin face. Now I am not artistic, so please forgive me for my weird shaped face, but I'm going to try my best. Again, you can leave these as they are. You can create them, have fun with them, have the kids get involved, and do this on Halloween night. It makes it a lot more fun. Now once you have all your pumpkins done, you're pretty much set. Go ahead and let them cool for another 10 to 15 minutes so they can harden and you're ready to eat. Hope you guys enjoyed this one.